Heroic not only having the choice between Inferno and Nuke, they opted to start on the T side with the one knife, so they must have something in store for us here. And here they come into the top side. Cadian has a real trouble finishing off Zipex, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Lucky through lobby has taken some space, maybe a 2v4 shaping up for him and Magisk, but that fight from Refresh seals the deal. Heroic starting on that T side, Chad, an active decision, and not only that, but converting that T pistol.
Yeah, it's best of one. You get to set the pace a little bit more so here on this T side, and you might even get to take this away from Magisk. That $300 kill would be nice. He's got nothing else for him to really hold on to here. No armor to his name. He goes on down, gets a kill for himself, and there are the Julies on top of the hut. So.
And already some very good util out of Astralis. They've got a firm understanding of what's coming, but
careful here.
Magisk, he hears the util, swallows the flash. It was a well-placed one, and it's given him a way back into the site. The avenue's open, Chad. And now all onto these exchanges. Lucky, Molotov out of position, has to respect it. The bomb to be planted, and a 3-on-3.
That's the Heroic I remember right there. Into the smoke, the flash, and they go. Great little punish onto Magisk right there, and now they set themselves in the 3-and-3 post-plant.
Oh, and a gap in the smoke. You'd think that was an advantage Testis, but dupree's thrive. Bubsky puts his name in the feed, and poor Shush, he doesn't really have the health for this. Lucky's likely to clear him. Bubsky and dupree working on this window side. Loud about this. Oh my, time's on his side. Time is on his side. He takes down Lucky, no kits. A flash, one more kill is all he needs. Loses his head. It's going to be very, very close. Bubsky has managed to recover the kit and the defuse just in the nick of time. Magisk, of course, in the in-game leadership role, something he's been set up for by the org. Bubsky's gone. Good find from Tessus. dupree's got a lovely crossfire established. It's Magisk, though, that does try and toe the line a little aggressively, and now space to plant. Oh, gosh, that's a really quick one out of dupree's AK, and problems now for Heroic. They're going to have to count on Cadian. Time ticking. Main smoked. Oh, dear. Tessus is cooked. And I think so is Cadian. 3 bearing down on his location. Good use of their util, but he does have vision. And the lights shut out by Lucky's AWP.
Here, there, and everywhere, and it's going to be a top explode. They've done smokes all across the map right now.
Yeah, the Tech-9s are great at this range, but dupree holds his nerve and holds his spray. That's the end of that. Couple of stragglers in the form of Stown now down, and Cadian is empty. Hope, really, a Tech-9. Not going to get him far. Would love a kill. There you go. He gets it. And accepts his fate. 3-3. Astralis tie things up nicely, and yeah. Spoke about Magisk in secret. Definitely a bit of a Glaive cosplay here, and that looks about right. Takes out 2 heads on their main progress, and he's not really slowing down either. 60-second mark reached down, and his boy Cadian working themselves into a 2v5, and Astralis won't let this slip.
Yeah, I think this one's already sealed. Look at this, dupree with some more aggression. Another kill enters the feed, and it almost looks like a clean sweep here. This is just consolations now for Stown. Like he seems to have a decent idea of where maybe he's lingering, and they know that Stown likes to play towards the lobby, has to clear close right. He does, barrel spotted, kill comes in, and Astralis picking up some speed right now.
Hit that mouse one and unload the mag.
Trading.
Here it comes, lots of heads visible. First is there, and now traded. Tessus unable to snap into Bubsky, does well to play the hut position, now caught out, Stown's in. Zipex still standing on the site, and that's the end of that. Again, Astralis, light work. And they are walking in the blind spot, so he could have a bit of a rude awakening if there's a flash, and there is.
He's all good.
Oh, okay, Dink exchange, Refresh's gun is better. That is a good and well-placed smoke. Refresh has denied it, getting cocky with it. Good free fire, and dupree will take a pair. 15. Not going to be dissatisfied with his individual performance today, Chad.
No, snappy reaction there as well from Heroic again. So that's what I was looking for here, but they're just getting denied, right? They're trying to take the space, and they're just walking into this brick wall. This is the Astralis multi-kill defense. And now Lucky, the CT vent. This is where dupree's been time and time again. How many is he going to get? 1. Barrel in the belly, jumping around, gets the second. Lucky looking great, and oh, even almost the third for Lucky there. Got the crosshair on point.
Maybe Stown's got something cooking here. Damn, I thought Lucky had done some ridiculousness. Looks like he's been caught with an injury in his hands. Zipex on notice. Down, working this one out, but jumping straight into the jaws of dupreeh. He hasn't gone anywhere, and that will be his 16th. Could have been 3.
They've actually gone AK again here on Stown, and he's just been burnt on down.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've seen Astralis get caught out. A quick pacey play down to the lower site. This has got legs to it. Bubsky has an opportunity to voice concerns. A quick long-range dink out of the Tessus Mac 10. That felt like a weapon much larger than that. And already the bomb down. Oh, this is great from Heroic. What a change of pace. You could see them flustered, trying to piece it together again. It comes down to Lucky, who is up close and very personal with Stown. They're actually up front. Oh, and Lucky will get the best of him. Barrel pressed into the jaw of Stown. Maybe Cadian could be next on Lucky's list. Oh, far off. dupreeh has found one in the meantime.
He might be saving this one.
I mean, there's a kit and a smoke. Cadian's going to recover that AWP and finish off with his 3rd there. So there you go. There is something, a bit of hope.
Right, so they've won against the 4 spies early. They won the pist round, and now they won a low buy with 1 AK-47 coming through. We haven't, when they have had all the guns out, seen them be able to pick up a round. Now we'll get that opportunity one more time. Bomb as well, so down the vent, they love this. The evacuation plan.
Just because in the primo spot to deal with this, as you're worried about ramp. He can put bullets into you too. In quick succession, Lucky ready for ramp, and yeah, this is great from Astralis, reading Heroic like a book. I'm not talking June, I'm talking more like Spot the Big Red Dog.
Postman Pat.
Postman Pat and his black and white cat.
I don't know the rest.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going.
Oh, I was going to lay
down a beat, bro.
It could get going from there. We could do some Thomas the Tank Engine as well, I think.
Dead to rights, but he's actually using it to play right there, dead in the open now. I suspect Heroic may not be prepared for this. Refresh is worried about Secret. These off angles are just so good. And there goes Tessus. Magis denies Heroic and then some. Not only taking on the burden of leadership, but he's hitting all the shots necessary as well. Cadian looked a little threatening at the moment there, but that's going to be a 10-5 half. The bar not set so high for Astralis' T side. 6 to convert themselves the win in the derby. We'll take a quick break, come back.
I wanted to say this feels like a bit of a roller coaster, you know, but it's more stop-start. This is like peak hour traffic in the rain.
Oh, that was an opportunity. It would have had to have been some perfectly placed bullets, and
like that.
Yeah, that's one example of exactly what it could have looked like. Zipex has got the bomb, and so doesn't want to be caught out. Yeah, he's lost his power position.
They're looking the complete wrong way, actually. It feels like they're not expecting lobby at all.
They will now. Oh, dupreeh's had a bit of a mare there, and Refresh another. Even trade, bomb loose. dupreeh opens up the site. And where is Tessus? Down.
Oh, this is the worst place to retake from.
Don't want to be coming up the vent. The flash to indicate your arrival. A second flash for good measure. Here I come. Well done. Gets himself out. That's the first part. Maybe dupreeh could get snapped on. No, didn't quite clear his corners. And so Astralis taking another step, maybe even a leap. Likely the end of this one as well from Heroic. They are at least contesting yard. There's still 3 members of Astralis here, and over the smoke, Tessus some significant damage. Refresh nearly taming the UMP spray. And options really limited now for Heroic. Looks like the round's going to end far away from the sights, and look at that cash in dupreeh's back pocket. 22 and 6, that's quite the KD.
They won't upgrade anything against these 5 silenced M4s. They're just going to rush ramp.
Yeehaw! Tessus holds down mouse 1 and 3, melted. Well, that's one way to get the first gunny out the way for Heroic.
Puts the 2 top defenders on high alert, allows the ramp players to play with a little bit more pep in their step. And for Bubsky right now, damage name of the game, but only 5 points of health remaining for Refresh. It doesn't matter, he gets the big prize, and that's staying alive. More players rotating on over to help out the in-game leader of Heroic here, but we are sub 30 seconds right now. What are you doing, Astralis? Where are you going? How are you finishing this one? That's a good start from Zip.
Yeah, well controlled. And Refresh will tuck in. It's a predictable position. No Molotov on Bubsky, though, so well played from Shush. Keeps him at bay, attention drawn to the site. Molotov on Zip, but yeah, that's enough, and that could be round defining. They have to plant, but he's still on the site. Shush needs to deny this. He'll win the round, and Lucky saved them. Oh, a perfect defense. The 18-year-old playing very cool, calm, and he collects the double.
Contact, or at least the first damage towards that yard position. He's the last man to survive.
I just think it's so impressive. Like, you haven't got glaive. You know, you just once again have to reshape this coming into a qualification for the biggest event in 2 years, and you're making this game against your largest competitor in your group looking like light work. Lucky, you're pulling in from the Astralis talent pool.
Risk maneuvers. All it's going to take is one player to get a multi-kill out of Heroic here, and the round is basically going to be stopped in its tracks. And Tessus is searching right now. The timing is good. Magis goes down. He's not going to get it. Oh, he is going to get away. The shot misses. dupreeh steps around the corner. He gets 1.5 kills. Ooh. Bit of action now.
Yeah, Refresh needed that one to keep the round in play. And Heroic, this one, a bit of a necessity. Astralis within touching distance of converting this head-to-head. Bubsky has pulled them back into the lead. Finishing off what dupreeh started, both leaning topside. Cadian aggressive, will be able to crawl and clear lobby.
Even out squeaky down the vent isn't bad because neither player can really contest that from here.
True. True. Molly and go, a flash for good measure. Shush still concerned about the yard presence. And oh, Cadian, yeah, he's surely dead to rights. Shush saves his life, double. Lucky forced into the clutch. He has to retrieve the bomb, doesn't have time for this. One more shot. Could have done it, but it's Cadian that locks it down for Heroic. A must win for the boys of Heroic on this defense. And speaking of flank, yeah, they're both not checking each other. No idea. Refresh hasn't even considered it.
Zip's coming back up. Lucky's gonna... Oh my lord!
Quick one out of Lucky. And Refresh yard is the call. Cadian's taken down Magis. This is a kooky round. dupreeh still doing everything he can for Astralis. Now that bomb was been on his back the whole time. Refresh down the vents to contest. I don't think he can deny the plant. He might have a go. Oh no! Just in the nick of time. dupreeh does punch in the final digit. Above your Refresh, doesn't consider it, and Lucky is delivering in buckets and spades. Bit of a lobby aggression just as Astralis vacate. They're coming in thick and fast. Good finds. Oh, the pistols. They all fill the feed. Astralis collapsing. Only Bubsky.
Got the bomb.
Partnered up with Magisk. Light on Util. Stown, the first bullet's a banger. Blinded now, and Stown finishes the job. 2 impactful frags to secure it, and even a weapon just a little shy to be collected. 2 AKs, but Heroic.
Well-timed smoke so at the end, right? I'm surprised they went towards ramp. Ramp was the smoke that dropped last, right? So that would have meant going through it or waiting for that to fade, and the pressure on the clock right there. So everybody chiming in here, but Stown with the Scorcher. Because at this moment here, that is huge. What? That is mental, right? That is a big shot. Okay, well, the light buy on the other foot this time round. Out hut they go. Magis leading the charge, jumping forward and denied. Shush will mop this one up with the MP9, and they're going to get themselves to double digits here.
It is the worst nightmare for someone going fast up when you not only are running through the molly, you see that HE following it up, then you're going through a grey screen into an MP9. It is just absolutely denied.
Only one more round required here. However, Heroic, they're going to secure this one, I'm sure. Watch this. Oh, knife him. Do it.
Lucky.
Yeah. Oh! What? He's got the 6th sense, the Spidey senses tingling right here.
Oh, imagine if Lucky did something like this. A cheeky one to completely knock Heroic out. There's no way. Lucky was staring at the wall.
He almost got knifed.
And now he's actually got a 1v2 with already a dinked down. Oh my God, it's a 1v1. Lucky. This would extend his contract. I mean, look at him go, making a very strong case to close it right here. He only had a Tech 9. Shush, red-faced after this one. Tess is starting to get a little sweaty in the palms. Now that bomb, ooh, it is retrievable if Tessus doesn't swing out. His timing is everything.
Oh, he didn't spot him. He didn't spot him.
And now there's a chance, just buying time. Will he go vents though? This could cost him. Oh my goodness.
Don't give up too many weapons. Don't allow the plant. You're going to have to be investing every single round. You know that you're up against the wall right here. And Shush, Refresh, they're going to combine. They'll get this one done. And there's only 4 rounds the difference here. Only 4 rounds away from overtime.
No information in that regard. And he's actually just abandoned his post. dupreeh first to take contact. And he spots out, I think, at least 1 on that site. There's more to be done. Shush does hold his nerve and hold his spray. Heroic getting back into this and doing so cleanly. Damn, just like that, a spotless defense. Heroic are fiending for OT. Top site util being thrown. This is supposed to fake out a top push, and it has... Oh, he hasn't bought it. Tessus is there, baiting in Shush perfectly. Oh, 3. Perfect defense from Heroic, and they send Astralis right back to spawn. Or Astralis, Zip trying to hold this hut position. It's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders here because Tess is coming in from Trophy. They're pushing from every angle. He's only got a bloody Mac 10, but Lucky's there to bodyguard, and now suddenly only 2 members of Heroic. Astralis was so close. The bomb's now going down. Lucky is doing it all for the boys. And so close to forging this comeback. Astralis have managed to make it across the line. Only Cadian, he's gone 16-14. Back-to-back LAN wins in the head-to-head. Astralis take down Heroic and take another big step towards the major.